Good afternoon, meteorologist Dean Davis and Storm Surge LLC, live weatherblog.com. Taking a look at severe weather and tropical weather here. Let's start with severe weather. We have the aspect of severe thunderstorms all the way from Maine back down through southwest Virginia. We're in this area of severe thunderstorm watches. Most go to 7, 8, and 9 throughout this whole entire watch box area. And we'll show you the meso-analysis of what we're expecting. We have storms firing now into a line. This is going to probably continue back here into the western parts of Virginia and then move east and cause some damaging wind threat coming up. Look at the sounding. One thing you'll say is, why does it look like we're not going to have what we would call a tornadic problem here in Roanoke? That's mainly because there's no low-level shear here. Most of these isobars, they strengthen it up in height, which would show the straight-line wind issue. You don't see a different change in height here. Cape's good. Definitely Cape is good. We're talking about right now 2024 Cape, which is a good Cape. We could also get some hail out of this. I mean, there's not much. It's a southwest and west. It's not changing veering height type of issue, and the heliograph isn't bad. So, that being said, heavy rain and damaging winds will be your main threat. On that one, we're going to move over into the Maryland area. And what we see here is we have great forecast Cape. We do have a little bit of a change in height. This will be a little bit more of a threat for if you wanted to get a tornado out of it. You definitely would have a better shot further north in the Maryland area, because we do have a little bit of a change with wind and height. But not a whole lot, so it's technically not too bad. If we move even further north, this actually is your best area, and this is near Albany area, and you do have that potential there. A little better potential for rotation here, good Cape, and this is in a much better environment. As I said, you look like you get a linear issue back here, a secondary line developing here. You got 3,000 Cape and 2,500 Cape here in the middle of the country. Actually, in the middle of Virginia, not the middle of the country, excuse me. So this is going to run into better air as it gets towards Roanoke. So, and especially also 4,000 Cape pushing to South Jersey. You're going to get lighten up here real short. You can see this, it seems like it's trying to form a long area in West Virginia. You have some storms firing a little bit closer. Nothing really firing east of Roanoke at this point. This may become more linear as it moves east. So we go to the Delaware Valley. And we'll start towards the northwest of New York City. You can see severe thunderstorm warnings are in effect there. You can see it's pretty much a linear situation there. Storm fire near Allentown, west of and it will probably develop into a full-fledged squall line before moving east and into the Delaware Valley. Now to our other big story, the tropics. As you can see, a pretty decisive eye forming here on Arthur. This is going to likely become a hurricane shortly. This has got a really good look to it in this latest image. This has you can see it has started and it's really ramped up. Got a nice circulation, thunderstorms around the center, really strong. Looks really good. So you also see this threshold, even if it turns at this, it's not much more time before, if it doesn't make the turn, the Outer Banks look like they'll take a direct hit, maybe even further west. So something you gotta watch considerably. A great outflow boundary here, breathing well and strengthening. So that is what we got to watch out for. And we'll take a look at projections here in computer models. Taking a look at this current position, we're going to move this northeast, and you can see we do got warnings out already. Tropical storm warnings for all of North Carolina's coast up to Virginia. Tropical storm watch in South Carolina. These may go over. Hurricane warnings shortly if this gains hurricane strength. As you can see, it looks like it's going to skirt the Outer Banks. Latest computer model data actually places it in the Outer Banks, so we'll have to see how that works. It's going to be a close call for the Outer Banks. See, the model consensus here are very close and pretty much right over the Outer Banks. So even if it doesn't take a direct hit, it's going to be a lot of wind, a lot of rain. You're going to get hurricane force conditions in the next 48 hours. So that thing, looking in that perspective, North Carolina and Virginia coastlines are going to get the worst of this. SaveALiveWeatherBlogs.com for all your latest weather information. Meteorologist Dean Davidson, Storm Surge, LLC.